Alrighty, guys. We're finally going to talk about this. By the time I post it, it might be a while. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a little bit of fun time with Fresh and Fit, Walter and husband, or really, yeah, Walter and husband. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, apparently they are panicking because they charged. It's a video from Admin Breach. It's called Fresh and Fit are panicking. They apparently charged somebody $4,000 for a meet and greet. I'm curious about it, man. It's just, listen, I understand I'm not the biggest content creator, but they've clearly attained a level of success that they cannot maintain because they did not do it consistently or with any level of respect. They begged for as much attention as possible by making edgy clips that made the rounds on social media, and now they are just not on. They don't have anything of particular value to say. Nobody really cares about their content. Most of the people who engage with them are just trying to see what girls they want to berate so that they can go and follow their OF accounts, if you know what I'm saying. And that's pretty much it. So, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see how alpha the guy is that paid for this program.
Fresh and Fit involved in a scam?
Again! You idiots! If you're a member of Castle Club for the next few days, up until Friday when we finish the show, you're going to be able to get in at only $3,500. However, if you don't and you're not a Castle Club member, it's going to be $39.95.
What is a Castle Club? What is that? What do you get from there? Do you get unlimited cokes from this freestyle machine? Because then $3,500. I'd think about it. You know, freestyle machine. How do I get one of those in my home? By the way, how do I get a guy to come in and put a freestyle machine into my home and then regularly check in on it?
So guys, just get in Castle Club, get the discount.
To be clear, $39.95 is $3,995.
For what?
What I find so interesting, and this is how you know that Fresh and Fit have truly hit the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't look good to do something like this. And that is a big deal, okay? Now, I would never want to extort people of money. I struggle to even make merch because I'm a lazy fuck. But you have to understand that there is a perception. And if you are offering somebody something like this, there has to be tremendous value for you to get out of it. But most of the time, it just reads as begging for attention because you've just lost relevancy. I mean, it just sounds like you're begging for $4,000. It sounds like you're an infomercial. You know, and if you're if that's what you built your stuff on, is being the next QVC but for TikTok, that's awesome for you. But if you built yourself on being this man, especially oh, I'm a big man, blah blah blah, you can't be doing this shit because you're just money begging now. Most of your show is about begging for money rather than actually providing content. I mean, they've become the Boogie 2988 of Red Pill. It's pathetic.
That's the golden question.
And get in there and meet us at the party. We only got limited tickets. We're going to be having about 120 people there. Obviously,
$4,000 for a party? What? Why?
A large amount of that is going to be the ladies. So the guys' tickets are going to be limited significantly because we obviously want to keep a good ratio of male to female. So there's not going to be that many guy tickets, man. So go ahead and get in there if you guys want to meet us on Yacht. We're going to have us over there.
So just be clear, they're going to, as many guys who will pay for this is the amount of guys that they are going to let into this thing. In general, they're just hoping that they get a lot of guys to be able to come in here so they can pay these women to come in and pretend that they're going to have sex with them. Because that's what this is. This is a promise that maybe your incel ass that's never gotten any pussy, and that's why you listen to fucking idiots like Fresh and Fit. Maybe you'll actually be able to do. Maybe you'll actually be able to touch a boob. Thank you so much for the 5-month small gut from generic user 1029. Mr. Gut, a third Alex girlfriend has hit the Pentagon. Is there really? That's funny.
Probably Sneeko, a couple other influencers. Going to be a good ass time.
Wow, that's a pretty hot girl.
Yacht, open bar, food, music. We're going to be giving away a Rolex there as well. We're going to be giving a day date away.
One of his old Rolexes? Nice.
No. When Walter says he's going to give you a Rolex, he means he's going to split it with you 50-50.
Damn, that's funny.
I see what you did.
Because you saw how he did his girl.
I see.
How do you think he's going to do his fans? So they're paying $4,000 to.
He probably wouldn't. He would probably let you do him because Walter is the woman in the relationship. Let's be real. Which is really a compliment to Myron because he is very feminine. But there's nothing wrong with being feminine. But Fresh and Fit are an actual lesbian. They're a lesbian couple. Actually, they're not. They're a gay couple because every lesbian couple I've ever seen is very masculine, and that's fine. By the way, that's not an insult. They are the gayest couple I've ever seen. And you know what I mean? Because lesbian women tend to be a little more masculine. Nothing wrong. You know? My wife said one day maybe she'll let a masculine girl kiss her on the boobs in front of me, and that'd be kind of hot. Incredible.
To go on a yacht party with them. Forex. Do you know what the calculations are? At 120 people, off one event, if they were to ever sell this, they would make somewhere around $462,000.
That's good.
That's good money, right?
That's good.
That's good money. It only takes 120 suckers.
Yeah, I mean, for $4,000, I can go on a cruise, no? For like a week or more than that. Why the fuck would I want to do this? I could go on an actual cruise. Why the fuck would I? Why would I want to go on some Manosphere Idiot Club when I can go on a cruise and get like a fucking drink package instead? This makes absolutely. This is why these guys can't get pussy, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, why is this the way that the direction you'd go into?
120 chips.
We don't call them suckers anymore. We call them simps.
Simps.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Okay.
If these guys was
But
paying,
not simping for a girl, because that's gay.
True.
Simping for the boys.
that's just
Why? Boys being boys.
I'm catching the logic. All right.
I don't understand this new catchphrase, but I'm here for it, guys. You know, as a fellow white man, you know, some of you guys make me chuckle. Okay. Enough of that.
Let's listen to this. I need to see this.
Gonna have some games and stuff like that.
Cool.
So it's gonna be a good time. You'll be able to network
Like Mario, like Super Smash Brothers. Sounds cool.
with some people, meet some of the generals. They're gonna be on board.
The Generals. Oh yeah. What's their cut? I would meet the General. He provides very inexpensive home and auto insurance. So
It's gonna be a really good time, guys. June
call 877 General now. You remember that? You know what I'm talking about?
The generals are what they call the people who subscribe to Castle Club and pay $35 a month.
Oh, I thought it was actually a person that mattered. Those people don't matter regardless, but I thought it was more important than that.
Because if you're going to fleece them, at least give them a good title. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel good about the fact that they getting pimped.
Yes. Like you give them a good name, like, you know, bottom bitch.
Yeah.
You're gonna meet Bills and Mo. They're gonna be filming. Chris will be there as well. The lovely ladies behind the scenes, Icy, etc.
So obviously they're getting all kinds of flack from their crowd because they're like, first it was the $35 a month. Now it's 4,000 tickets for a glorified meet and greet. Because go ahead.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to. I want to give you the chance.
No, go ahead.
No,
Finish what you was saying.
after you, sir.
Because you were not finished.
Yeah, Shaq did do general commercials. I didn't even think about that. You're right.
I wasn't finished, but I'm very excited.
This is like a conversation with my wife and I, where I'm like excited to talk about something, and I like interrupt myself to give my wife a chance to speak because I know I can take over the situation right now. See, Ab and Preach are the lesbian couple. They're a healthy, masculine lesbian couple. Fresh and Fit are an unhealthy, feminine gay couple, but they're not unhealthy because they're gay, because it's okay to be gay. I'm going to go to a lake trip soon, and everyone there is going to be gay except for me and my wife, and I'm okay with it. And I like going there because I flirt with gay men. I'm not attracted to gay guys. But I will flirt with gay men constantly when I'm around them because I know that like I won't fuck them. You know what I mean? And I like flirting in general. And my wife is she doesn't want to feel threatened, so she doesn't want me flirting with girls. You know, so I flirt with gay guys, and we're all happy. That's it. It's all good, and it satisfies me being able to flirt a little bit, have a little bit of fun, be a little bit of a silly little goose. You know,
For whatever you're about to drop.
I was not about to drop anything.
Okay.
It's just that it's just really, really weird and random. Random.
Let's see.
That you trash all these OnlyFans people, and you're turning around and doing the same thing.
No, they're adding value.
Yeah, they're adding value to my balls. Well, I think it's even funnier that they trash these OnlyFans girls, but then all these OnlyFans girls go on there because they make money off of the fucking losers of the Fresh and Fit podcast. That's literally it, is all it is. Like, Fresh and Fit podcast is specifically a catalog for fucking incel men who can't get pussy to find OnlyFans girls that they want to jack off to. That's all it is.
The yacht party with girls.
Sure. No.
4,000 to just hear Fresh go. That being said,
Coconuts in Barbados.
we're glad that you shut up, because I have a new sugar baby to take care of. You know, like, that's what you guys are paying for at Grounder. Did you see what the fucking benefits were? We're going to play games. There's going to be a raffle.
We're gonna play games.
That sounds like a fun time. It sounds like bingo. It sounds like they're playing bingo. And bingo is fun. You know, you got to love bingo. It's an incredible thing. But I wouldn't expect it to cost this much money.
There's going to be a raffle.
It feels like a...
Hey, would you like to pay $4,000 for a chance to win a $3,000 Rolex? Was that something that you'd be interested in?
Okay, let's play game. who in this boat would you like to fuck but will never do?
You know how some people don't look good after they get dumped by the ex? Some people don't look the same after they get demonetized.
That's true, man. True that.
You just see them, they looking different,
But I can
a
understand.
little desperate.
I can
A
understand.
little. This is fucking horribly desperate. There's no value being offered in this situation. This is a quick money grab. This is the indication that Fresh and Fit are almost done with their. They like this is the last. This is the last straw. This is the indication that there's nothing left for Fresh and Fit. That's literally all it boils down to.
Understand.
I'm going to say this very clearly. Okay, is this a quote unquote scam? No, they are delivering what they're offering. They're just grossly overinflating the price of whatever it is that they're offering, and they're their fans, the people
I want to see how many people actually buy this.
they're supposed to care about. And people will say, well, if they're willing to pay for it, what's the issue? I think it's okay to say that as creators,
No, it's fine if you want to charge $4,000 for an event and 120 people are dumb as shit and want to show up. That's fine, but understand like that. This is at the end of the day a situation of like this is the indicator that Fresh and Fit are like they're hitting the bottom of the barrel. They're burning through whatever credibility is left to make money on their way out because they've got nothing left, and it's funny to watch, and we can make fun of them.
creators, you guys have a lot of influence over your fan base, and you have a very peculiar relationship. And if you choose to take advantage of that, you're a scumbag. You are. If you lie to your fans to get money out of them,
Well, I see what they're saying because like these people probably believe that this is worth it. Like they're talking in a way it's duplicitous language to make it like it's plausible deniability language where it's like, yeah, you'll get like a raffle and a Rolex, but it's like not worth a goddamn thing, right? Or like we're limiting the amount of men that are going. No, they're gonna limit because they're not gonna get 120 dudes to go. But and actually, what they're gonna probably do is as it gets closer, they're gonna reduce the price of the ticket or something because they need to fill it out to make it seem like there's enough people there. Although they've already set the stage through saying, what is it they said? They've already set the stage through saying we're not going to invite a lot of guys here to make it seem like that's the reason why there won't be that many other guys there, right? Rather than nobody's actually going to pay for this fucking ticket. But yeah, man, they're just burning through their fucking credibility. That's the point that I'm getting at.
scummy shit.
I rambled so much I forgot what I was saying.
If you fleece your fans out of the maximum amount of money because you know they love you, scummy shit. I think it's okay to say that. That's my thoughts.
Boys being boys.
Bro, at least let them lay in bed with you. At least. If y'all gonna do the pictures,
You're crazy.
nah.
You're
Maybe he will. That would be cute.
They're comrades in arms. They're paying for this dude's
crazy,
bills.
but I ain't mad at this.
If they're gonna do a photo op, you gotta have all the fans lay in a bed with you, and then at least that.
Hug it up.
And then Sneeko watching in the corner.
Damn. Sneako's catching fucking strays, dude.
That's wild, but
Damn, man. They're really not welcome anywhere, man. They're really not welcome anywhere. It's fucking Fresh Fit, Sneeko. These guys are fucking clowned on to the max. This is crazy. There's nothing left for them, man. They should just finish it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sneeko just, hey, cut this
Crazy.
over here like this. That's worth the $4,000. I'll give you.
Damn.
I'll be clear. You just have fucking Walter with water dripping out his mouth. That being said, shut up, stupid.
just chop it on.
Shut up, stupid.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and there's a sign that says "We love sugar baby," something like that. I think that's a 10 out of 10.
You're crazy.
$4,000 for a glorified meet and greet. Ask any creator. Not a single one of them charges even half as much.
I didn't know that anybody charged anything. If I was gonna do a meet and greet, I would do it for free. I would set up somewhere and be like, "Hey guys, come on down." But I know this is the thing too. I'm more self-aware. Like I know that if I did a meet and greet, nobody would really be able to show up because like this is all internet people. So like it's not a whole lot of people will be able to make it there, and that's cool. You know. Fresh and Fit though, they're not self-aware because no one's gonna do this fucking program. This is crazy. Maybe they'll get like 2 guys to burn their life savings. You know.
I went to look
At that point, you might as well pay for a fucking prostitute.
it up. Tony Robbins, the biggest motherfucker on the planet, for his seminar, charges $6,000. Well, wait, that's pretty close, right? It's
I mean, I could kind of see Tony Robbins doing it though, because you know he's rather successful. The couple of things I've seen from him were kind of interesting. He doesn't seem like a dumb guy. I don't know if it's worth it because I don't watch him enough, but at least he seems to have some kind of fucking insight. You know,
a 6 to 7 day week program with meetings afterwards and a career life plan in the offers. And that's the top dude who flies in private jets. These motherfuckers are offering
so it's a week-long seminar, and you get. I mean, that sounds like you get more.
$1,000 to go on a shitty yacht to go with a bunch of busted Miami. Where's the value in that? How are you helping men get to the women that they want to marry someday, to create the family nuclear bullshit that they want, or even achieve their financial goals. $4,000 is a used car.
Talking about, man.
True.
We have meet and greets. How
But
much?
guys, I would rather, people would ask me, would you rather have $1 million? No, I'd rather meet Fresh and Fit so I can make $1 million myself. Okay. Thank you so much for the $2 Canadian, James Smith. Did you see the Sneeko getting punched video? Yeah. It's my most recent video up on YouTube right now, the one I released today.
How much do we charge for a meet and greet?
At our shows?
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking Amanda Palmer from Batman Beyond.
Meet and greets.
At our shows?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think I said I'm going to say I could have swore that was Amanda Waller from Batman Beyond. Hold on. Yeah, I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm going to try to find this person. It's taking me a while to find it, though, for some reason. Oh, yeah, right here. Right here, buddy. Right there, buddy. Right there, buddies. Right there, buddies. Explain to me how that's not the same person. Oh, wait. Explain to me that. Yeah, you couldn't do it. In your fucking life, you couldn't do it. In your fucking life, you couldn't explain that. Jesus Christ. Imagine that these guys have to ask their girlfriends for this money because they're all like, they don't make any money themselves. They got to beg their girlfriends so they can go to a Fresh and Fit seminar. It's crazy. Yeah, Amanda Waller. What did I say? Yeah, dude.
This shit looks so dead. You know a party is dead when half the crowd is sitting down. Nobody dancing.
Yeah. Or they're obese. Because my family parties are lit. But we do be sitting. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a drink in their hand. There's some loud house music. And half the women are sitting down amongst themselves because they don't want to talk to none of these motherfuckers.
Great. We're back in middle school.
Yeah.
I thought this.
Well, I feel like Fresh and Fit would like that because they seem to enjoy young kids when it comes to the people they date. They're legal adults. But I mean, when you're fucking 35 years old, the difference, what is a middle schooler? A 14-year-old and an 18-year-old are the same when you're 35. You know what I'm saying, dude? It's a fucking kid. Get away from me, right?
Shit was hilarious. I just had a good laugh. But at the end of the day, people want to pay $4,000 to get fleeced by these guys. You know what I mean? I keep the same.
I'm obviously exaggerating a little bit, being silly, but dude, it's like a fucking 18-year-old is a kid to me. Thank you for the $2 from Angel, Canadian. Hey, Papa, are you a fart smeller or a smart fella? Both.
Energy that they have if they want to get fleeced by OnlyFans model. If you want to pay these OnlyFans models $3,000 so you can sniff their butthole, that's your prerogative, isn't it?
Maybe. If I had a lot of money, I would do that just for the flex of like, yeah, I did that. You know what I mean? But nah, I wouldn't want to do it to some random stranger. I'd rather sniff my wife's asshole. I do already. It's cheaper. Well, she's expensive actually. She actually requires a lot of upkeep. It's very, but that's women, you know.
None of my business.
Who's someone that you really highly regard?
Like just like a artist or anything?
Anything.
D'Angelo.
D'Angelo.
Who's that? Is that a black guy?
How much would I pay?
How much would you pay?
About $350.
You know what's funny?
Okay.
Chris Brown charges $1,000 for a picture.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Chris Brown delivers.
Yep. Knockout performance, brother.
Because those pictures are crazy.
Those pictures.
He grabbing ass, he lifting these, and he lifting up. Listen,
Damn.
I think Chris Brown's performance on stage is the show. No,
The
it's what he does
performance.
backstage. Because I seen him pick up enough big women to make me think, damn, his chiropractor got to be working overtime.
He just don't go to the
that
gym.
back is strong.
He just don't go to the gym. He gets paid to work out.
Yeah, but you have to be wondering, where's all these
That's
crazy
crazy.
moves coming from? It's their manager. So you know how these guys don't like Jews? Well, their manager's a Jew.
Wow, that just came out of nowhere. Okay. You know how these guys don't like Jews? Well, their manager's a fucking Jew. Okay. Wow, incredible. I just wasn't expecting. Okay.
Obviously, this guy. Let me tell you.
Fresh and Fit's manager, and I'm gonna be honest, I do a lot more with Fresh and Fit than I do with Sneeko.
Wow. Are all their managers Jewish? That's so funny. I mean, I didn't think that they actually hated Jews. They just liked the aesthetic of hating Jews because anti-Semitism is very popular. But that is so funny. Look at these weak-ass men.
We're gonna have this city's dead. I mean, yeah, Miami's the best place in America, but there's nothing honestly going on here. No one's actually taking over this city. There's like no one holding big events. There's no one actually doing anything. And that's going to change starting this month when me and Fresh and Fit are going to start doing yacht parties. And, you know, I'm telling you, this is going to be on a different level because
I think that this guy's dated on his understanding, because this sounds like something that would be really good for the Wolf of Wall Street, not something that would make very much sense for an online internet celebrity, you know, in some capacity. Right? I mean, this doesn't really make any sense to me. You fucking yacht parties for what? Like, how are you going to... Like, the business is online. All right, these people don't have the money to be doing this anyway, because, again, all the fans of Fresh and Fit are losers that drain their life savings to jack off to OnlyFans models that go onto the show. So this seems like a really dated perspective from the manager, because he reminds me of, like, a sleazy porn manager, you know? So...
people don't know who I'm connected to. I'm just the bridge between two worlds, the influencers and the rappers and the A-list.
Aren't rappers also influencers?
Listers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be at a
But also I feel like there's got to be there's at least one yacht party in Miami, no?
bridge and, you know, do what a Jew's supposed to do.
Do what a Jew's supposed to do. Okay. So I'm like, who is this guy?
That line was hot fire. Thank you, Jewish guy. I'm Jewish. I could say it.
You know, I've never heard of this dude. I'm not even going to explain what this is. This is what he does for a living and how he became famous. Ready?
Set.
Numerology supports the nuclear family. Let me explain how. 1 equals male energy. 2 is feminine energy. That's why bitch starts with B. That's why beta starts with B, and B is the second letter. Child is 3. So basically when you have 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 is the childlike energy. Child starts with C, C is the third letter. So again, you see how it works. Now here's the magic. 1 man, 2 woman, 3 kid. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. 6 is the number of home and family. Family starts with F. F is the 6th letter. Family is a 6-letter word.
So what do you...
I feel like this is what happens when like women think too much about astrology. This is just male astrology. What the fuck? Is this guy autistic? Like, I remember back in the day, I used to take an ADHD medication in school, and because of this medication, I used to count the letters in every word that my professor would say, to the point where I was like, I couldn't even focus on learning. So this sounds like that. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a numerologist. So he believes in the power of numbers and how they define how everything works. Now, I thought this was really interesting. Because
I got a powerful number 2 that's going to come out of my ass after this fucking stream. I'll tell you that, buddy.
Like 2 is...
I'm just kidding. I already let it out before. It was crazy. I took a shower afterwards just to shoot the fucking water at my ass to clean it the right way. That shit was insane.
Feminine energy. That's why B starts with B. Brother starts with B. That's feminine. Boss.
Brother is feminine.
Boss starts with B. That's feminine. You know what I was thinking when I was listening to this? Does numerology work in other languages? What do you do in a French guy show?
I figured everybody had the same number system, right? No.
What's up? And all the numbers don't make any sense anymore. Or was numerology?
Numerology is just...
It's just for English people, apparently. So there's like a divine order that works in life, and it only works with the English language.
That makes sense. We are God's chosen. Okay, we are the best. I'm just kidding.
There's more.
What would you say is the most beta sign in Western astrology? Come on, man. We got to step on some toes.
I wouldn't think about it, because that's dumb. That's silly. Why would I think about... I don't even think about astrology signs literally ever. And if I was a manosphere guy, I would think that is gay and beta. To think about... You're thinking about astrology. And if you... Ladies, if you're out there and you like... And I said ladies because men don't like astrology. If you do, that's cool for you. But if you're like a manosphere guy, how are you going to talk... How do you even say the word astrology? Which, by the way, starts with an A because it's alpha. Am I right? What?
Gotta look at Virgos. Gotta look at the twin of Gemini being Virgo. Definitely Gemini is going to be the alpha of those pair.
I truthfully don't understand what's happening right now. Why do you even know the signs? I know Aries because I guess I'm one. That's it. And Cancer because it's funny. Right? What the fuck are these guys talking about?
So you would say the Virgo's the biggest beta in the zodiac?
I don't know about biggest. They definitely have a dark side. They have an edge to them sometimes.
What? Thank you so much for the 15-month small god from KD. Papa, I also counted words and letters. I feel seen. Okay. I love you, brother.
No, Libras can be softed.
Now this Gary guy has a long history of being a
Wow, he
fraudster.
looks just like Myron with the hair, with the fake hair in him.
Aside from making a bunch of failed predictions, he oftentimes delete the predictions he gets wrong and then keeps up the ones that he gets right.
Smart. It's a smart tactic.
He predicted that for this election cycle, it'd be Ron DeSantis versus Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama has no plans of running, and Ron DeSantis has already dropped out to give way to Trump. He has a
I would vote for Michelle Obama. You know? The first female president? Maybe. Definitely a woman. But who knows if they're a female? I don't care. Even if it was true, I'd suck that dick. But yeah, that's a joke. I do like Michelle Obama. I would unironically vote for her. Okay, bring back disgusting school lunches. My kids are too fat.
long criminal record, crypto scammer as well. He had all of his fans pump a bunch of money into Zcash. They pumped in millions of dollars into this shitcoin of his, and it lost all of its value. People ended up losing hundreds of thousands of
Who'd have thought that would have happened? You don't trust people like this?
dollars according to his own predictions with numerology. It is like all the scammers, they all gravitate towards this red pill stuff. And it makes sense because these are at-risk men who are very vulnerable and looking for insight. Maybe it's because they didn't have a dad, maybe it's because they don't have a mentor, but these guys are just
Probably both, yeah. Probably both.
looking for answers to their questions in their life. And these guys come. They have money.
Oh, they do.
They claim to have women. Why do you think they
It's interesting because I saw a video today that talked about how we used to do things with incels in the past because they're a dangerous group of people, sexless men. And it's like they talked about radicals, right? Like those are like the priests in the monasteries. Like you have to take a vow of celibacy, right? And that's for incels who can't get any pussy. So they take this vow of celibacy. And we often regard them as these holy men, but like realistically, it's possible that they were just made so because they needed to be seen as something with a purpose and be well regulated, you know, with heavy rule structure. You know, in like Catholic society, and then you have people who like are promised 72 virgins when they die because like it's all about the pursuit of sex for a lot of these people. Like there's, you know what I mean? I just found it interesting because it sounds right. They were even talking about Vikings. Like Vikings are so sexy seeming on TV shows and whatnot, but realistically speaking, they were probably just a bunch of like horny rapists that couldn't get pussy in their own area, right? And so it is interesting because sex desperate men can be a huge threat. I mean, that's a rapist, right? Like these are men that are like usually losers. Nobody has any like wants to be around them, and they have to resort to doing stuff like that. So I thought it was an interesting concept. I don't know if it's true. I just heard it today. I was mulling it around in the old noodle. It's just a concept I'm introducing, but yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? It's interesting.
Yeah, here's the thing. Charge $4,000. Why don't you charge it for a course? Why don't you charge it for something that's actually going to help your fan?
Well, they don't have any courses worth helping people, and right, and they already do that. So this is the new thing from Gary Busey or whatever that guy's name is.
To go somewhere in life. You don't want to charge for that. You want to charge for a yacht party so they can be around Instagram whores and influencers who, according to yourselves, are some of the lowest people on the totem pole. How is that adding value to your fans base? I just think it's interesting that you constantly see scammers throwing themselves. Even when they were bringing on crypto guys for investments, a lot of them are now being charged by the government for scamming. So the
Yeah,
people
but that's just the Matrix going after them for being too successful. You have to understand.
that they come to teach you guys on financial advice are scammers. Yeah. It's a consistent trend. So all this talk about we care about our fans, we want them to grow, we want them to make money. When they have the chance to make the big bucks, they don't do it off of the value. They don't do it off the crypto courses. They don't do it on anything like that. What is it? Well, it's the same thing again. It's the whores. That's the appeal.
Hey, we do be loving whores, am I right, guys?
Come meet us and talk to the ladies who will never fuck you.
That's what they do. It's
Maybe they would have if you just gave them the $4,000 instead.
consistent with what they're doing.
Guys, if you're even thinking of going, they're never going to be your friends. They're never gonna,
But I mean, I imagine some of these guys paying for OnlyFans and shit, like they're afraid of women in the real world, and so that's probably why they rather pay for sex than or pay for the OnlyFans stuff than actually sleep with the women because they're afraid. Right?
to hang out with you. They don't want to talk to you after the thing. They're going to go over there because you're a paycheck. That's what y'all going over there for. You're going over there. They're going to make what? I said 640,000 from the 120 people?
They're not going to make that. No one's going to show up.
If every one of them paid? After cost, paying for the yacht, paying for the women, and some of the influencers getting a small cut just for showing up. This is one of the slimiest things you could do to your fan base. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be funny when it flops and they don't get enough people to go and they can't afford the event and it turns out to be like a big fucking flop.
It is. You're talking about a male self-improvement thing, but what you're really doing is just honey trapping them with whores. Isn't that what they doing? How is that male self-improvement? Could you imagine if Tony Robbins was charging 10 grand so you could be a bunch of around Instagram models? Call it what it is.
Models. Let's just be real, okay? All right. Models. Usually just women who got popular on Instagram because they fucking twerked it to some song on TikTok or something stupid like that. Well, it's usually just OnlyFans prostitutes, let's be real.
Spade is spade. All right? And if you don't, it's because you're stuck in the matrix.
Ooh, got
They're
him.
stuck in the red pill matrix. If you are
He's using their logic against them, guys.
blind to the fact that this shit is a
They
scam,
might hurt themselves in confusion.
you are stuck in a different matrix.
I don't even know what to say at this point, my man. I don't know what to say new. I don't even know what to add more.
Yeah.
It's just it's consistent with the downfall.
Yep,
Bro,
sad
It's
world, my
despair.
brothers.
Do you realize that with that $4 grand, you could get a toupee as good as Myron's?
Okay. Well, I will say that I'm pretty sure it's what is it, hair plugs? They don't look too bad. It looks like his natural hair. I think they got it off of a horse, though. I don't really know. That might be racist, and I didn't mean for it to be, so I'm so sorry. Incredible. Sorry, guys. Edit that out.
You could get a hair transplant as good as Myron's.
This you?
Bro, don't you think it's crazy? My man, no. My man's hairline was back here, and he's like, I'm tired of being East African, and he fucking slid that shit forward like he was in a Bollywood movie. My dude.
Is that a thing? East African people have like different hairlines? Interesting. I usually don't look in their direction. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. Okay.
It's not real. We all know it.
I mean, the worst people are going to be the people that are going to pay for that $4 grand. What you want me to say? What you want me to say?
I think
it's desperation. It's been
Horses are cheap shit. I feel like horses are they cheap? I like horses. They taste well. I heard they taste good. I want to try to eat a horse. You know. I heard that horses were very lean meat.
desperation from when I know it was desperation.
Was he?
I'm gonna tell you why I know. The minute they started attacking you, that they wanted to fight with you. I don't nowhere.
And then they turned down the fight with Preach after they like insulted his wife or whatever.
The minute I saw that, I was like, okay. I had less thing to say. About the same time that they got demonetized and stuff like that. The heat was like he was feeling the heat.
Yeah.
He was feeling the goddamn heat. But the minute that happened, it's like, no, you had a battle right here. Why don't you take the one that was already offered? The one that was right on your doorstep. The minute he switched out of the blue and said, I don't really have a problem with Preach, and then moved.
Well, it's because he's weak. I mean, that's the thing, is that these weak men, and they're barely men, will try to go after people that they perceive as weak. And I don't think Ab is a weak person. He's just not somebody that would fight. Like, I wouldn't fight either. Why am I going to fight somebody? Like, I don't enjoy fighting. It doesn't sound fun to me. I don't value myself based on that. And like, what happens if I get into a fight, like, and something happens and I get a TBI? So my entire quality of life is over because of some ego trip that I went on that has nothing, that doesn't provide any value to me. So, you know what I mean? It's just like stupid shit.
To you, I was like, yeah, okay. It's really that. It's desperation.
Let me
desperation.
call it right now. They're gonna stop working with this scam artist in the near future, and they're gonna apologize for some of the business decisions that they made and not valuing their fans. I think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna
maybe. I mean, if they do happen to do that, that would just be like a last ditch attempt to try to regain credibility that they've been throwing away. It sounds like they're pretty quick to just throw away the credibility that they have, because they kind of just they need money, and it's like a quick solution. And they hope that they can gain it back in the back run.
gonna happen very much so within the next year. I think these are dumb business moves. I think the way they're going about it is really stupid. Anything else?
No.
All right. Peace.
Again.
Okay, it's really immortalizing that picture, the video. It's so funny. All right, yeah, man. I mean, there's not really much else to say. God bless.